You all know who we are. I'm Joey.
Jose.
Angela.
And, you know, today, I guess, what should we talk about? The MacBook Pro?
MacBook.
Yeah.
All right.
Pick and choose a little bit from WWDC updates that was held, I think, on Monday, yesterday. And we think that one of the highlights from yesterday is the new MacBook Pro with the Retina Display.
Yes, that's one of my favorite features that I saw when we were checking the presentation yesterday.
And it doesn't come cheap. Starts at $21.99, I think. Yeah.
Yeah, I would love to have it. I like the Retina.
Retina Display. What is it, like 2,000 something?
Let me see. I have it. It's 2880 by 1800.
Oh my god.
So that's huge. So compare that to the size of a HD TV, like a 1080p.
Yeah.
And what did they say? It's like
twice or a little more than two, right?
Yeah, because a 60-inch HD TV is 1920 by 1080.
Okay, so let's say 2/3
has
the size.
3 million more pixels than
Okay.
an HD TV.
Well, why am I looking at yours? I can look at it right
Oh
here.
yeah, I see it here now.
I'm not used to this whole thing where, you know, I'm right next to you guys.
So it has a 2.6 gigs quad core.
Oh, i7. You can get an
Core
i7. So here's what I'm thinking, right?
That Retina one comes with the lowest you can get is a Core i7, I think.
Okay.
Jesus.
Yeah, I think if you get a non-Retina one, you can go down to an i5, I think.
So you can easily get this up to $3,000 if you can figure it a certain way, right?
Yeah, definitely.
And here's my thinking. The screen is awesome. Ridiculous screen. Like if you have a 27-inch iMac, this screen is going to have a higher resolution than that.
It does, yeah.
So
it does.
that's one thing. Another thing, you have the Core i7, right?
Mm-hmm.
It's going to be a super fast processor.
Yeah, it's a beast.
Yeah.
Right? What is it? Is it a quad core probably with hyper-threading, something like that?
Quad core with a 3.6 gig turbo boost.
Okay, so it can go to 3.6 if it needs to. And so this is definitely a desktop replacement.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
But it's portable too. That's what's crazy.
It's less than an inch high
It's a
when it's closed. It's like 0.76, I believe, which is pretty thin for a heavy-duty desktop replacement computer.
And so it's thin. It's relatively light. It's 4.46?
Yeah, less than 5 pounds.
Okay.
And it has a good battery life, so they say 7 hours.
7 hours of battery life?
That's awesome.
That's crazy.
And flash storage.
Okay, that's actually more than even the screen. For me, I'm just amazed that they can get... I remember seeing something about 768 gigs of flash storage. A 768 gig SSD drive.
Yeah,
Imagine how expensive that is if you just buy it, on your own.
Exactly.
So that, if you think about it, when boot up time is going to be like a few seconds and just turning it on.
Because my MacBook Air turns on, just press the button, and it's there already.
Yeah, like the day we had that contest.
Yeah, exactly. If you want to check that out, we have a video of where you did just a silly little boot up time race. We have that on our channel, too, if you want to check it out.
So, like, everybody always complains with SSDs. Like, everybody knows that they're really fast, but they complain about space. I think we're starting to move slowly to that point where we can have both. You can have the speed of an SSD, but then, eventually, I believe that everybody's going to have a 1 terabyte SSD drive in their laptop.
Yeah.
You don't have to worry about dropping it because there's no moving parts. There are no moving parts in that thing.
Yeah.
So I'm really excited about that. What else is going on with this MacBook Pro? One thing I've been reading is that you need to have apps that support the Retina display.
Yeah, because it'll upscale them to a point, but it's not going to look as fantastic as it would if it was made for that type of display. So apps, and they're scrambling to, do the update. But you have to also think of it this way. That's only one computer that can handle that resolution. But I guess it'll just scale down for the rest of us.
Did you see that article recently on, I think it was Engadget or The Verge, where they talk about how they compare how the text looks on Chrome on the new MacBook Pro
No, I didn't see that.
on Safari? So I guess Safari, of course, is optimized for the Retina display.
Yeah, they're trying to make that the one that... They're trying to make Chrome obsolete, because with all the new updates that what's the new operating system called? Mountain Lion.
Mountain Lion.
Mountain Lion. They've pretty much put out of business a lot of apps, and so maybe they're trying to push Chrome out there too.
Yep.
There was this. Oh, here it is. The web is going to look hideous on the new Retina MacBook Pro. What is that about?
Websites aren't equipped for that kind of resolution, I guess. I'm curious to see what everything's going to look like.
That's true. I didn't think about that.
Yeah.
So,
Is it gonna be like...
what do you do? I mean, does that mean that you're supposed to put higher resolution images on your website to accommodate? That means
which
it's going to take more bandwidth.
Slower, which could hurt your SEO, which could hurt people who are just trying to view your site.
Right.
And so it's sort of like maybe they're just trying to set the bar. Set the bar initially. And then say, okay, everybody play catch up now.
Yeah.
And it's just maybe forcing everyone to be better.
Right.
You know, and that goes from everyone to cable providers. Like, hey, all these images are so much bigger. You need to be able to handle the bandwidth now.
Can you imagine?
Everybody has
so it's long reaching what they're doing. It touches a lot of markets.
So here's another thing. A lot of the Apple stuff is now Retina or high pixel density.
Yeah.
The iPads, the new MacBook Pro. I'm sure some of the new iMacs that they're going to come out with are going to have some sort of...
They didn't announce anything.
They didn't,
yesterday.
But how could they not? Right? They're not
everybody's a little bit disappointed about the lack of desktop updates.
Right.
I think they're gonna wait till later in the year in September or so.
Hopefully they come maybe for the school, back to school
for
stuff.
School, and it's supposed to be a new iPhone in September too, right?
Or June or something. No, it's June right now. Yeah, September.
So I think they're just waiting to put it all in one huge presentation and say, hey, new iPhone, new this,
new iMacs, new Mac Pros.
And here's your iOS 6. Bam,
yeah, finally. Now here's your iOS 6.
What I was thinking is like, what's going to happen? Let's say, like you're saying, if people are going to start using high resolution images for all the new Macs that are coming out, then it kind of forces the other, the PC side to step up their game and start making some high resolution displays also. I think that's how technology works, basically. Right?
Yeah, someone always does something a little bit better. Everyone tries to play catch up, and then the whole industry is like, okay, we're moving forward. We're going in this direction because these people have set the tone.
Before we move on to iOS 6, I want to just quickly talk about the fans. Did you see the fans that they're using in there?
I heard about it, but I didn't...
The asymmetrical...
Yeah, so asymmetrical, most fans, they're exactly the same all around.
Yeah.
Where these, they use, I guess, asymmetrical, so it's not perfectly symmetrical. And I guess the idea is that instead of making a certain pitch, right, like a certain high-pitched sound, it's all across the sound.
So it cancels each other out.
Yeah, you can't really pinpoint where the sound is, right?
That's a good idea.
That sounds good. I'm excited about that. I'm wondering how long these fans last because Macs do have problems with overheating. Yes. So that's cool that they're high efficiency and they're not noisy. But hopefully they cool down the computer with that i7 and all the powerful stuff that they have in there. So that and then the dual microphones. I guess that's kind of cool. It's kind of like the Android phones where
the noise canceling. Yeah.
So I'm excited about it. I wish I could get it right now.
We should pool our resources,
but I can't really.
An office one.
I can't really. I'm gonna have to sell my desktop and all my other.
Yeah, sell this TV. Sell everything.
I gotta sell that camera too, and this camera right here, and this microphone. So that's pretty much it. I guess if you have any questions or comments, leave them in the comments below. If you like the video. If you don't like the video, still press the like button. And if you want to see more of these videos, then make sure to subscribe to our channel.
Oh, and tell us what your favorite feature that they announced from WWDC was, or what feature you don't want that's coming out. That'll be interesting to hear from you guys. You heard what we kind of don't like and what we do like, so I'd like to hear what your thoughts are.
Let us know everything.
All right. See ya.
Bye.
Bye.